care here is second to none, and I'm proud to be part of the team here at the Weight Loss Center at PinnacleHealth. You're not going to find a comparable program to what we have to offer here.
The decision to lose weight should not be based purely on weight loss. It should be based on long-term health care. And the fact that you're here means that you made a very strong personal decision, and I applaud you for your courage that you took to get to us and call us.
It's an unfortunate truth that people who are living with obesity are often treated with disregard in the medical community, because so many of our health problems stem from obesity and are perceived as being caused by our own actions. And that has never been the case here. I've gotten to know some of the staff here. I know that many of the staff here are also patients here, and I think that that certainly contributes to their attitude and their understanding that not only do they get to work with us professionally, but many of them have been in our shoes.
Many patients that come to see us here at the Weight Loss Center, they've chewed around this option for years and years. They have been placed on new medications. They've suffered from the quality of life reduction that goes along with carrying around this excess weight, and they're ready to find a healthy new self.
Once you've made that decision to move forward with changing your life, we're here to guide you in that process. We're here to make sure that you have the support and you have the information you need to continue to make the right choices for you.
What sets our program apart from other programs is we have requirements that we have in place for all patients that come through to ensure that the tools that we give them are successful for them.
A lot of folks say they wish they would have met us like 15 or 20 years prior, and it's a great feeling to have whenever you know that you've changed their life.
I'd like to welcome you here to begin your weight loss journey. Weight loss is a very serious disease process. We take it very seriously here at the Weight Loss Center. Really what we're doing is we're treating obesity and the comorbid conditions associated with obesity. So I don't want you to think this is purely about weight loss. Really what I want you to think of this is treatment of your disease process. Insulin-dependent diabetes, hypertension, sleep apnea. These are very common diseases that occur today, and yet people take it not as seriously as they should. Here, we'd like to get you through that journey and think of more of treating your diabetic problem, your hypertensive problem, your back problem, your knee problems. Along the way, if you happen to lose some weight, great. You're getting the top what's available to you here in this country. This is what we do, this is what we care about. We care about your outcome, and we care about you making sure that you achieve your goals. When patients come in, we usually offer two methods of weight loss. One is a medical-directed weight loss plan, and one is a surgical-directed weight loss plan.
Usually at the first meeting, patients tell us about their struggles that they've had through a lifetime. This is not their first stop. This is an issue that they've been battling for a very long time, but ultimately they are looking for improvement in their chronic conditions. They are looking for improvement in their diabetes and hypertension. And after meeting with us, they kind of decide if they want to go a surgical route or a medical route.
As a physician assistant, I see all of our medical and surgical patients at times throughout the process. We don't just have one size fits all here. We truly look at each person as an individual patient, and we try to figure out, based on the medical problems that they're dealing with, how we can truly help them throughout the process.
The physicians have a tremendous amount of experience. Personally, I've been doing this since 1998, and all my partners are very well trained, and they've done thousands, not hundreds, but thousands of these procedures.
I was 326 pounds at my heaviest. Going to my primary care physician, he kept telling me, you gotta lose weight, you gotta lose weight. I just left his office one day and drove into this parking lot and walked in the door and went up to the front desk lady. She said, can I help you? And I said, my doctor said if I don't lose weight, I'm gonna die, can you help me? That's how my journey started.
The Weight Loss Center here has years of experience and the best people to help put your mind at ease for this amazing, life-changing decision.
I was welcomed, I was encouraged, I was told that it's possible that I could lose weight. I was given the confidence to try. And every step of the way, they're helping you out and encouraging you. And I started going to some of their weight loss support group meetings, which was great because I met people that had had the operation for a while, some that were getting ready to have it, and some like me that were thinking about it. And that was a real big help.
Surgical options that we do offer here at the Weight Loss Center at PinnacleHealth are the gastric bypass, and probably the most popular option is the gastric sleeve.
Basically, that is designed to remove a portion of your stomach to help you eat less and become more satisfied with the small volume of food that you take in.
It is not reversible though, so it's a major decision for patients to make, and they must understand that when making that decision.
The other one available is the laparoscopic gastric bypass. Laparoscopic gastric bypass is also designed to reduce the amount of food you take in and help you with early satiety and a better success at overall weight loss. By the way, you notice I use the word laparoscopic because most of the procedures we do here are laparoscopic, meaning minimally invasive. We make sure that we guide you through the whole surgical process. We meet you several times before surgery, of course in the operating room. We see you post-operatively as often as you need to, but at least 2 or 3 times. We do have team meetings and we review all the patients to make sure that everybody's progressing along appropriately. And then we make sure that you're aware when you come to the Weight Loss Center, you're here with us as a team.
My name is Kaylee Esper and I'm a registered dietitian here at the Weight Loss Center. You'll meet with me first for an initial diet. That's where basically I'll get to know you as far as, what you eat now, what your habits look like, what your routine looks like. So I can kind of see what your current life situation is. And then we'll talk about basically what the goals are for surgery, what types of dietary changes we need to make, what types of physical activity changes we need to make, and then we'll go from there. So we really like to make sure that whatever we're deciding with the patient as far as goals is something that they want to do too, because if it's, again, not going to work for them, then we want to avoid that because like everybody's an individual, so everybody has different needs and we want to make sure we meet them.
People always say, well, you chose weight loss surgery because you chose the easy way out. This is by far not the easy way out. This is actually a very difficult process to go through.
You have to go through doing all the medical preoperative stuff, which is 6-month or 3-month diet. Then you have to go through surgery, and then you have to go through the same lifestyle changes after surgery. So it's very cumbersome for some people, but they do well with all of our education and help.
But what we typically see is with bariatric surgery itself, people tend to lose between 70 and 90% of their excess body weight. So a person that's coming in with 100 pounds overweight can expect to lose around 80 of that 100 pounds. 200 pounds overweight, 160. And again, in a variable time frame. Typically, we see that in the first 12 to 18 months.
We believe in long-term follow-up. So when you're looking for a program that's going to work for you, you need to make sure that piece is there, because we know success after 1 year can happen, but it's keeping the success rolling.
If a patient is interested in surgery, they're going to see me for the pre-op class and get all of the information and hopefully all of their questions answered, so they're so much more prepared and ready and know what to expect when they come in for their surgery.
Started at 326 and I went all the way down to 204. There's so many things that I can do now that I couldn't do before when I was really big. It was a great experience to be able to climb to the top of a mountain called Flat Rock with 2 18-year-olds in my youth group and actually keep up with them and get to the top of the mountain. Something I love, being outdoors and hiking and stuff, but like I had no energy to go half a block. Now I was climbing 2.5 miles up a hill. 2 years later, I'm looking back at the whole process, the highs and the lows. It was so worth it. Oh man, I should have done this so long ago.
We have a great medical weight loss program, and it's almost 2 tracks. We have a weekly clinic and class, which has great built-in accountability where you are meeting in a group setting and learning about lifestyle changes. We also have a great monthly program where patients are creating their own individualized goal one-on-one with a dietitian. We are a lifestyle change. We are looking for sustainable weight loss. A lot of patients come here saying that they have tried many things and they've lost and gained the same weight over and over. So we are looking for weight loss maintenance. We know that obesity has several causes, that it is not a disease of character, it's a disease of chemistry. So a lot of times we are looking to rule out that if there's any underlying medical causes that is driving a person's weight. So we can start there and make sure that everything is being treated appropriate that way.
You are going to have lab work completed and also have an EKG done, again, to determine if you're safe to pursue that program. Once you've been cleared to pursue that program, you'll have a meeting with myself to discuss what to expect with the clinic and classes. At your class, you have a weigh-in each week to help to keep you accountable. We do also check your blood pressure. We review any changes to your medical history that may have happened within that week. And then we have a 20 to 30 minute class session. We do focus on nutrition related topics, also behavioral related topics. Why do we eat the things we eat? Why do we have cravings?
A lot of the tools that we equip patients with are first accountability. So it's not just with their family, but they are coming to talk to us. So it's built-in accountability with the providers, with the dietitians. They're also learning basic nutrition information. Some of these patients, it's new information to them completely. Additionally, they're learning it's not a diet, that it's complete lifestyle changes.
Pretty much my whole life, and especially in the last 12 years, I've lost weight 2 or 3 times, lost over 100 pounds 2 or 3 times. I was looking for a program that was affiliated with one of the major health systems, not one of the trendy programs. The trendy programs don't seem to work all that well for me. They take it off, but they don't really prepare you to keep it off. The people were very professional. I noticed that, and they've been professional throughout the whole procedure, the whole program. They're not somebody who was selling cars one day and was a weight loss guru the next day. These are professionally trained people. You have options. You can go surgical, non-surgical. I chose the non-surgical way to go. They will customize or tailor the program to what your needs are and what you want to do.
With our clinic and class program, our patients also have the opportunity to use meal replacements. You don't have to use meal replacements if you're a part of that program. We have a couple of different options. We have patients that want to replace all of their grocery food with meal replacements. So they would use 3 meal replacements a day and 2 protein snack bars per day. And that is a program where we have you come in to see our medical provider monthly, have lab work done monthly to make sure that you continue to lose weight safely during that process.
And adjunct to weight loss can be prescription of weight loss medications. And I hope patients feel that they are safe to take those medications because they're seeing a medical provider on a monthly basis.
When I first got into the program, I was 350 some pounds. I lost 100. My energy level is so much higher. I go to the gym 5 times a week. So we work out, I'm not gonna train for a marathon or anything, but I work out. Spend about an hour a day in the gym. It's extremely life-changing for me.
We've had patients in our medical management program that have lost the same amount of weight as individuals that have pursued surgery. And they continue to meet with us even though they're at their goal because we recognize that obesity is something that requires treatment long term. And we're developing those relationships with our patients so that they feel comfortable coming back to us.
Call your insurance provider. Tell them that you're interested in weight loss and you need some help. And ask them, do I have coverage? And if so, what are the requirements if you're interested in medical weight loss? What might be the requirements if I'm interested in surgical weight loss? You'll need to know your body mass index, your BMI. Insurance companies are going to require a body mass index greater than 40 if you're interested in surgical weight loss. They'll consider a BMI greater than 35 with 2 or more comorbid conditions to consider approving you for surgical weight loss option.
In the classes and talking to your counselor, they give you the tools to how to do it, they give you the knowledge how to do it, and they give you the materials on how to do it. You still have to do the work, but they help to motivate you to continue to do the work.
This is a big decision to make, and we're here to guide you in that process and give you the support you need to be successful. We also have an exercise physiologist that talks once a month for other exercise-related topics to help us start to get moving.
After you start your evaluation and you see one of the physicians, I will then meet with you. Exercise is usually not most people's favorite thing to do, and so what I try to do is create a program with them. So it's not me telling them, you have to do this, you have to do that. It's me working with you, trying to help you figure out something that you would enjoy doing, but that would benefit your overall health. Sometimes you're gonna start with just a simple walk. Or it can be you at a fitness center if you enjoy going to fitness classes or working on machines. I can help you progress with a program that you feel comfortable with that's actually going to help you get success. I see a lot of people that have gone through the program, and I see the people that are successful with the program are those individuals that not only focused on their intake but also focused on their exercise and health and well-being.
I lost 100 pounds on 3 different occasions and found it again every time. It was very frustrating. It made me feel like I could not have permanent success with weight loss. There were a number of years where my medical providers were encouraging me to consider surgical weight loss, and I would not because I was afraid. Ultimately, I realized that this obesity was taking away my health and was in the process of taking away my life. I had the opportunity to take the chance to recover or continue on a road that I knew was killing me. This is absolutely life-changing. There are all kinds of things I can do now that I couldn't have done before. Sitting between the table and the wall at Christmas dinner with the family, where I would have never wedged into such a small space 150 pounds ago. The biggest single change for me was being able to get both of my knees replaced, and in so doing, I regained the ability to walk. I don't need to use a cane anymore.
Coming to the Weight Loss Center is going to be the best decision that you've ever made in your life, and we're going to be here to support you every step along the way and make sure that you reach the goals that you want to reach.
It's never about failing. It's never about what you did wrong. We're here to help with those barriers, and we're here to help you move forward.
A lot of our patients have said that the big step is calling us. Once they have called and we get you through the door, you realize the services are here, the support is here, the right people are here to help motivate and inspire and get you healthy again.
I personally perform a lot of different types of surgery. However, for me, bariatric surgery is by far the most rewarding because it allows me to get to the root of the problem. It allows me to take patients with very severe disease process and actually cure their illness. Very rare can a surgeon say that.
It gives us a satisfaction to see someone go from being, 380 pounds to 150 or 200 pounds and doing well and changing all their lifestyles, getting back into the environment and back into doing activities, eating different, and it's great to see them.
It's why I choose to work in this field, is because I feel like I'm giving people their lives back and I'm helping them get their lives back.
I have been so lucky to see patients come in with the biggest smiles on their face, and it has nothing to do with the scale. They've been able to play with their grandchildren. They were able to hike the mountain that they wanted. They were able to come off medications, stop their CPAP. So we get to see the improvement during follow-up and see the success that these patients have. It's what brings us the most joy in doing this job.
Ultimately, We invest in so many things. We invest in our long-term financial success, but the one thing we often don't invest in is our own health. I myself, I certainly believe in the product. I had the surgery myself 4 years ago, lost over 120 pounds, and it's been one of the best decisions I've ever made. You feel like a completely new person.
I know how awesome a feeling it is to be able to lose weight, and the fact that you got a center like this that can help you to do it.
For the first time since I was a child, I have a working, healthy body. I can move around. I don't have to sit down and rest every few minutes and catch my breath, and that's everything.